80% of agents leave the real estate industry within the first 3 years due to poor planning and just not knowing what to do, according to a survey by the National Association of Realtors. This is a general template made by me for training purposes for real estate agents in Dubai and in Canada. This can be used by agents who are just entering the field of real estate as well as by experienced agents. Before starting off your career as real estate agents, it is essential to have savings. A good rule of thumb is to have at least 3 months of saving to make your transition into this field smoother and long lasting. This is due to the fact that even sale deals that are closed within the first month result in the commission being released over 4 to 6 weeks due to the transactions being closed over a certain timeline or developers having their preset timeline of commission release. All topics related to the process of buying, selling, leasing, and managing of real estate will be covered within this template across the residential and commercial sector. This training module will consist of various modules that are subdivided within the following categories. Number 1, identify your sphere of influence, your mentor, and your personal goals. Number 2, choose the segment you want to focus on, the area you want to focus on, and the clientele you want to focus on. Number 3, study thoroughly the legal product that you're working on, legal aspects of the transactions, and about the market you're targeting. Number 4, strategize. How to market yourself to potential clients, how to obtain listings and inventory, how to differentiate yourselves. Number 5, dominate the market by closing most of your deals, build your team, and get referred by existing clients. Let's start with identify. You have to first identify your sphere of influence. What exactly is this? Your sphere of influence are the people within your personal and professional network with whom your opinion holds some weight. This includes your friends, your family, colleagues, and acquaintances. Ensure you collect the names, email IDs, and phone numbers of the people within your sphere. And a good exercise is to notify your contacts that you have started a career in real estate. How do you go about doing that? Well, hey, I've just started a career in real estate. Who do you know who might be looking to buy, sell, or rent their property? Your mentor. A mentor in the real estate industry can help you identify opportunities and share advice on enhancing your career. Find an experienced mentor that can guide you for the first few months. Consider shadowing, a practice where you tag along with your mentor to see how they do the work, how they carry out viewings, and how they carry out meetings. Your personal goals. Each new agent has to have personal goals that they're looking to achieve. It might be a certain amount of commission that they want to make. It might be a certain number of leads that they want to generate. It might be a certain car they want to buy, a certain investment they want to make, or just they want to start their business someday. Whatever the goal might be, it's important to identify it at an early stage and work towards it. Only when one doesn't have a goal to achieve do they tend to give up. You got to choose. You got to choose the segment that you want to focus on. There are various elements within the real estate industry one can work on. And while the majority of the agents don't aim to specialize on a certain segment, I personally feel that focusing on a certain segment helps. Your selection process should touch on the following points. Buying or selling or leasing transactions. Which ones do you want to work on? Do you want to work on residential or commercial properties? Do you want to focus on apartments or villas? Do you want to look at land deals or do you want to look at full building deals? Do you want to concentrate on waterfront properties or do you want to concentrate on downtown properties? Do you want to look at penthouses or do you want to look at luxury assets? You also got to decide the area that you want to focus on. Just like finalizing on the segment to focus on, it's also important to decide what area do you want to focus on. Area specialization helps as clients know that when they should approach you if they want to buy something within that particular community or a building. Area specialization also increases your chance of getting referrals through clients or their contacts or their friends. Consider first locking down on a certain area and go as deep as selecting certain buildings or communities that you want to work on, so you can get an in-depth knowledge of the aspects related to that particular project. The clientele that you want to focus on. Once you have finalized the segment and area that you want to specialize in, you can now select the clientele that you want to target. Let's say you choose to focus on commercial properties to sell in the IFC. You already know you can begin to target multinational companies within the finance field who might be interested in opening up their offices or moving their staff there. Let's say you choose to focus on selling penthouses in Palm Jumeirah. You already know you can begin to target high net worth individuals who are looking to buy holiday homes on the waterfront. Let's say you choose to focus on apartments in an international city. You already know you can begin to target investors looking at rental income generating properties. Study, very important aspect of it, study thoroughly the product that you're working on. Without an in-depth understanding and knowledge of your product, you will never be able to convince your clients to transact with you. Clients will always choose to work with agents who are knowledgeable about their properties and can guide them on making the best decision based on their requirements. For this reason, you should know all about the new developments within your target area, new infrastructure, the pros and cons of the property, the maintenance requirements, and who to reach in case of assistance. Any new malls, hospitals, or schools being developed in the future, as that would bring up the value of any property. Any new waterways or development plan, as that will result in construction activity which could cause a hindrance to end users. You got to study the legal aspects of the transaction. Having a smooth transaction in real estate is something we all wish for, but we don't always end up getting what we wish for. You should review all transaction related contracts and understand what could go wrong and what will be the repercussions to your client. You should know the legal aspects of the transaction so you're able to best protect you and your clients' interests in order to have a smooth transaction. It's best to ensure that your clients don't need to go to court due to legal issues within the transaction. But if there's no other option left, then you better be ready to ensure that you are on the right track. You got to study about the market that you're targeting. Many times you will get asked by your clients about mortgage rates, about procedures, insurance coverages, future sales of properties, developer background, various different aspects which might be out of your purview, but it's best to keep yourself in know-how with all of these aspects. Equip yourself with the basic knowledge of all real estate related aspects which impact your clients, and if you need expert advice, always link your clients with the right people within that field. Keep up to date with news articles on how the market is progressing, how interest rates are moving, and how global economic conditions are faring, as all these aspects will have an impact on your clients' decision making and on the future of their investments. You've got to strategize. You've got to strategize in order to how is it that you market yourself to potential clients. Marketing your personal brand to clients can help you reach your target clientele. Get creative in order to stand out. Your marketing plan isn't restricted to showcasing your listings, but also your personal brand. This includes your expertise, your professionalism, and your skills. Before creating your marketing plan, ask yourself the following questions, which can help streamline your marketing plan and ensure its success over time. How are you going to position yourself within your niche area? How are you going to engage your clients? How is it that you're going to improve your positioning within your niche area? How are you using social media to carve your niche? How are you going to obtain listings and inventory? And the key to having success within the real estate industry is to have good quality properties under your belt. Just imagine you're opening your store in a prime location in downtown, but you don't have any items to sell within that store. Even if you spend all the money on marketing in order to bring the clientele in, what exactly are you going to sell to them? If you're in an area or a product specialist, aim to grow your listing space by contacting all the landlords within the building or community and show to them why they should list with you as opposed to someone else. Once clients start to see that you're handling a large chunk of the market, they will automatically place their confidence in you to market their property. They will know you receive clients for similar properties, so you could be the best person to market their property to, as opposed to someone else who doesn't have much experience, exposure, or knowledge within that segment. Connect with the security guards within the building or community. Organize local events within the community. Ask your existing clients for referrals. Go as far as staying within the same building or community. Connect with schools within the area or join local Facebook or WhatsApp groups. How do you differentiate yourself? Each agent has certain unique selling points which define them and attract investors to them. For some, it's the ability to structure complicated financial deals. For others, it might be the ability to market and sell high-end luxury properties. Having the ability to differentiate yourself and market that aspect is highly beneficial in such a competitive market. This USP of yours could make the clients and their network reach out to you whenever they have specific requirements as opposed to another agent. Within the field of real estate, It's better to be the only person that clients think about when they require a certain aspect or transaction, as opposed to being a general advisor on all things real estate. You will reach that level too eventually, but when starting out, it's vital to keep your segment laser focused and be critical about what you spend time working on and how you plan on monetizing that time spent in the most efficient manner. Finally, we got to dominate. How do we do that? Well, we start with building our team. You got to create relationships with professionals in other industries that are tied to the real estate industry. These are your affiliate partners, and they can include mortgage providers, movers and packers, house staging experts, architectural firms, real estate lawyers, interior designers, and insurance agents. Now, with that, we come towards the end of our module. I hope this was useful for you, and I hope you learned a lot from this. If you have any questions and if you'd like to learn more about this real estate industry, do reach out to us. We invite you to subscribe to our page and like and comment as well within the section. Thank you, and I hope you found this useful.